Amber Heard has filed an appeal in her defamation case against her former husband, Johnny Depp. In the appeal, Heard's lawyers argue that there were several errors made during the trial, including the fact that the case was tried in Virginia and that some evidence was improperly barred from being submitted. Heard's attorneys also cited the exclusion of the November 2020 libel case that Depp lost against the Sun newspaper, where he was referred to as a wife-beater. The appeal also states that Depp's team did not prove actual malice in the case, and that the jury was improperly instructed about the role of actual malice. Depp's legal team has also appealed the court's decision to grant Heard $2 million in damages. The case will now be decided by a 3-judge Court of Appeals panel. It remains to be seen whether Amber Heard will be successful in her appeal. However, she faces significant challenges, including the fact that she has been caught lying in the past and has a reputation for being untrustworthy. Furthermore, Johnny Depp is seen in a very favorable light by many, and it will be difficult for Heard to overcome this perception. If Amber Heard loses her appeal, it is likely that Johnny Depp will emerge even more favorably in the public eye. He has already been awarded significant damages in the case, and a loss for Heard would further solidify his victory. There have been other high-profile cases where one party has appealed a loss in a defamation case, with varying degrees of success. For example, in the 2014 case of Giuffre versus Maxwell, the plaintiff appealed a dismissal of her defamation claims against defendant Ghislaine Maxwell. However, the appeal was ultimately unsuccessful, and the dismissal was upheld. On the other hand, in the 2015 case of Horner versus CBC, the plaintiff appealed a dismissal of his defamation claim against the defendant, the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation. In this case, the appeal was successful, and the case was sent back to the lower court for further proceedings. Overall, Amber Heard faces an uphill battle in her appeal of her defamation case against Johnny Depp. She will need to overcome her own credibility issues and the favorable perception of Depp in order to have any chance of success.